In the previous lecture, I showed you how to calculate the interest amount. We can write the IPMT function and we have to choose number one as our period, which is PER. Now, the problem here is that it is still a manual process because you have to first write a list of all the periods ranging from 1 to 120 and then copy and paste the formula. Now, we can use a dynamic array function to do this. Now, the first thing I want to show you is how we can create a list of numbers from 1 to 120 using a formula. To do this, we write equal to indirect, then A1 colon A and the NPER. Now remember the NPER here is nothing but C7 into 12. As you can see, it just gives us a list of 120 values. Now remember, these are just a zero value, but it has created 120 rows for us. Which means that if I say row, you notice it gives me a list of numbers from 1 to 120. As you can see, by using a combination of row and indirect, we have managed to create a sequence of numbers from 1 all the way up till the NPER, which is the last payment. And now this is the part that we can use inside our IPMT function. So I'll simply copy this and we write equal to IPMT. The rate would be 8% divided by 12. The PER, remember, would be what we just wrote, which is our row and indirect. The NPER would be again C7 into 12, which is 10 into 12, 120 months. And the present value would be C8, which is 10,000. And as you can see, this will automatically give me a list of 120 results, which tells me the interest in the first period and the interest in the last period. This is how the formula looks. Now remember, those of you who are not working on the latest version of MS Office, you might have to press Control and Shift and Enter for this formula to work. Those of you who are working on Microsoft 365, you will be able to simply press and enter like I have done. Otherwise, you can press Control, Shift and Enter to create an array formula, and then the formula should work. Now imagine you wanted to find out the total interest. So very simple, you can write equal to sum of J5 hash, which means that we are choosing J5 as the first interest amount, and the hash denotes that we are choosing every single element within that particular formula. So right from the first payment till the very last payment, and it tells us that the total interest is minus 4,559 across the 10 years that we are paying the interest.